A good morning. This is a good morning. This is a really good morning. This is a new morning. This is a new day. This is a new vibrational point of attraction. This is a new beginning. This is me new into the world. This is me choosing my vibrations more deliberately. This is me in this good morning being aware of the way I am feeling. This is me being in touch with my emotions. This is me, a good morning. This is me in my good morning, being aware of the value of my emotions. This is me, new in this day, with a vortex full of all kinds of things that are readily, even immediately, some eventually, all eventually, available to me. This is a really good day. This is the beginning of me deliberately tuning myself to the frequency that allows my receptive mode. This is me in my new day, in this good morning, allowing myself more than ever before to be in the receptive mode. The receptive mode of everything that I've intended, everything that I've asked for, everything that I've put into the vortex, all that I've become. Full alignment with all that I have become. This is a good day. This is a new beginning. This is a new beginning for me. Good morning. This is a new day. Today, everything in my world will respond differently to me than it has ever before. Because while I slept, all momentum subsided. And now that I'm awake, I'm taking care to focus in ways that will allow my receptive mode. I know that I am an extension of source energy. And I know that I've come into this physical time-space reality with purpose. And I know that this time-space reality has served my purpose well. I sifted and sorted and decided, and I've come to all kinds of conclusions about things that are important to me. And I've put them into my vibrational reality where they have been tended to by you, Source, you, who is at the basis of my really good day. I like knowing that you are aware of me, and I like knowing that you will go everywhere I go today. I like knowing that you'll be in on the conversations with me, that you'll be aware of what my intentions are, that you will care about the people that I am interacting with, and that you will know what their intentions are. I like that this broader view that you hold is available to me, and I like that whatever I'm ready for now, I will feel an impulse about. This is a really good day. As I move through this day, contrast will still exist, and from it, I will find more things that I desire. I know that in this really good day, that those contrasting experiences are not me being off my path, but still being on my path. I embrace the contrast that comes today, and I keep it in perspective because I understand that it's not me leaving my path. I understand it's me still on my path, doing what I intended when I came into this time-space reality. So I'll sift and I'll sort, and I'll come to yet new awarenesses of what I want. And all day I will be keenly aware of the way I feel. I expect that in this day I will feel good all day long. Good within contrast because I understand it. Good with my deliberate attention of focus because I understand that. Better today than ever before because I'm consciously setting forth my intentions at the beginning of this day to utilize my guidance system in the way that I intended to use it when I came into this physical body to begin with. This is a really good day. My vortex is full of manifested potential. My vortex is a now reality that I can feel my way into. Today I intend to feel exhilaration about things not yet manifested because I understand the reality of them. I now get what true faith is. I get what true belief is. It's an understanding of the way the universe works. It's an understanding that vibration precedes manifestation. It's an understanding that the vibration is a reality. It's an understanding that I can achieve vibrational alignment with that vibrational reality. It's an understanding that I can find that feeling of well-being even without the manifestation. I embrace
love is too high to bring me down. Can't nothing bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
Welcome to Tranquil Thursday. Sovereign Wealth Society brings to you Tranquil Thursday with Warrior Spirit. It is a beautiful, lovely, amazing evening. Thank you all for joining me, my Instagram, and my lovely friends here on the Zoom. Today, we are going to start with gratitude, just like we always do. Gratitude is the foundation upon which all good things come from. I just want to take a minute and say hi to Kai. Hi, Kai. What's up, buddy? If you have anything you're grateful for, please put it in the chats. I see that you're driving. It's okay that you don't put anything in the chats. I am grateful for God, universe, source, creator, great spirit, all one and the same. I'm grateful for my heart, my hands and feet, my body, mind, and soul. I'm grateful for my family, for my team, for my star tribe. I'm grateful for I Am Academy, for trading. I'm grateful for MMX. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for each and every one of you, whoever's live here with me and whoever's watching the recording. Today, we are going to burn a little bit of sage. This sage was gifted to me from my brother. He was just on the reservation with the Lakotas. He participated in the Sundance ceremony. So this is, I think they call it valley sage. You just kind of pull it like this, and you roll it in your hand. Kimberly says she's grateful for her ancestors. Yes. Roll it in your hand, and you get a little bundle like this. Fabulous and wonderful. Smells unbelievable. And we're going to clear out anything that no longer serves us, clear out any pain energy, suffering, anything you've been holding on to that no longer works in your favor, anything that you need to clear out emotionally, mentally, physically. Hey, Forex Goddess. Good to see you. Welcome. Let that settle and clear. Today's topic is subjective control. Now, subjective control is a chapter of the book, The Power of Awareness by Neville Goddard. I myself have been I recorded myself speaking it. It's about 3 minutes long, the chapter. I've been listening to it every night for about a year and a half, a little bit longer, maybe like a year and 8 months or so. And the reason why I wanted to do subjective control today is because last week and the week before, I was having some character building days and moments where I fell out of my vortex a few times and I was feeling very human. And after enough question asking to my higher self and going within and meditating and speaking with my mother and some of the people who I speak to for counsel, I felt like I was good again. Felt like, okay, here we are back again. The next day, I woke up after having like my part of my night routine. My night routine isn't as long as my rising ritual, my morning routine. My morning routine is a good 2 hours long. If I have to, I could fit it into an hour and a half, but I like to do it leisurely, so it's about 2 hours long. My night routine is about a half hour. I journal. I listen to chapter 12 of The Power of Awareness, and I do some tapping. Tapping is what's called the Callahan technique. They're tapping on different meridians and then implanting, positive thoughts, your goals, your dreams, all the things that, right before sleep is the most supple time to put that in. So chapter of the 12 of The Power of Awareness is something that I've been listening to for a long time. I got it from Neno Torres, and he was the one who suggested the book, and Matteo Gribli is the one who said that he listened to it every night, and he'd been listening to it every night for years. So I was like, oh, well, if my mentors are doing this, I'm going to do it, because that's how I run, and so now that I've been listening to it, I woke up last week, and something just clicked differently. And I recognized so many different pieces, and they all came together like a little puzzle. There's people in these realms who are like, oh, well, he says the same thing over and over. You're saying the same thing over and over. The idea is to find new ways to say these things and to continue reinforcing the same ideas over and over and over. Because this is a computer. Our brains are a computer, right? And due to the fact that our brains are a computer, we can deprogram all of the programs that have been placed in our brains throughout our lifetime, which a lot of them are negative. A lot of them are fear-based mentalities that come from, just that's how the world was before. So in order to deprogram all of the programs that are in our minds and reprogram with things that will fuel you, positivity, creation energy, dreams and goals, which create momentum in your life for you to be able to move closer and closer to your purpose. So, subjective control, the idea of subjective control is that your imagination is able to do all that you ask in proportion to the degree of your attention. That all progress and all fulfillment of desire depends upon the control and concentration of your attention. So just that piece right there, that is kind of like a little summation of what subjective control is. Just that piece right there is, it's a concept that a lot of people, especially in our realms, like I know the people who are on here right now, in our realms, we understand the concepts of manifestation, of the strangest secret, how what we think about, we bring about, and what we think about most is what becomes us. So if we take that concept of manifestation and extend it into this subjective control realm, we can recognize that we may know these concepts, but it is the repetition over and over that literally cleanses the mind from all of the pieces that tell you the things that are designed to put you into fear, because that's what the pesky human mind, I call it the monkey mind, that's what the monkey mind is designed to do. It's designed to catapult you into a fear-based mentality so that you'll stay in that energy and you'll just listen to what the powers that be tell you what they want for you, which is, that's my concept of what I've been talking about lately about television. The television is designed to tell you your vision. I've been talking about that a lot lately. That along with manifestation, this idea of subjective control is that what you can imagine, you can have it. Now, this concept may seem easy, like, oh yeah, I get that. I see that. I know that. And, I've been studying manifestation since I was 8 years old, and I'm 42 years young. So it's been a long time that I've been studying these concepts. But our brains are still filled with all of these old paradigms, fears, and negative thoughts that come up, and things that come up that are designed to test us in our belief, in our action, in our words. And I know that all of us know this concept of manifestation. All of us. Something clicked different last week. And it's not that I can even explain it in depth on what clicked different, but what I can explain is that when I woke up, I go right to gratitude when I wake up, gratitude prayer. I'm thanking God for all of the things that I'm blessed with. And all of a sudden, a thought came in that wasn't a positive one. And I was like, oh, well, where did that come from? And I'm saying to myself right in that moment, well, I don't have to live in that thought. And I literally canceled it, and I put myself in an imagination visualization of what I wanted to create for that day. So I concentrated and focused my attention on right thought for me. What is right for me, the thoughts, which create an open flow of creation within us. And I stood there for a minute and I said to myself, wow, oh, wow, wait, okay. What just happened? I was able to recognize right away and visualize something different and put it into action right away. And for the next few hours, like it's hard to explain the feeling that it created in me. But for the next few hours, I was like really focusing on my thoughts. And as they came forward and came through, I realized that even someone like, and I cultivate my thoughts consciously a lot of the time. But no matter what, and no matter how much you're cultivating, no matter how much you're working on your personal development, your elite mastery of yourself, we each receive these different concepts at different times. It's like if you can keep your attention on within, you can literally direct it. You can direct where your attention is attracted from. Because with the constant inputs that we're receiving from the television, from our telephones, from the computers, from our friends, from our families, from all of the different sources of input, even from the weather, from the plants, from the animals, we're receiving constant input, constant sensory input. You can deliberately choose what will occupy you mentally. And as though this is a practice, it is a practice. This is something that we have to work on daily, and that's the whole idea. All the greats, just even in my platform, Neno and Millie, and Bob Proctor and Abraham Hicks, and you know, just so many different greats. Kevin Trudeau. They speak upon the deliberate choice of your attention and focus. Sometimes when you say something like, oh, it's always your choice, people are like, yeah, it is. Of course it is. And they just dust it off. But look at your life, and if you piece out your life just right now, look at your day. How many choices did you truly make that were really your choices to make? Or did you make them for your spouse? Did you make them for your kids? Did you make them for your friends? Did you make them for your team? Did you make them for in the name of God? Like, what were the attentions and focuses that led you to this point in your day? If you find yourself having a bad day, for example, we assign that. Number one, we assign all the meaning. So if you feel like you're having a bad day, you've already assigned that meaning to your day. The universe, God, hears you and says, "Oh, okay, is that what you think? Here's more stuff for you." But if you recognize that you're not having what you would consider the best time for you, maybe you're feeling sad or angry or upset or frustrated, that you can take that moment and sit with yourself, even for 2 minutes, and say to yourself, I choose. So I'm going to take my feelings. Sorry, give me 1 second. Excuse me. I'm going to take my feelings, all of these things and all of the sensory that are coming from without, and I'm going to instead stop, and I'm going to go within, and I'm going to see what my higher self speaks to me. I'm going to deliberately choose and put my attention on the positive aspects of these things. And when we talk about positive aspects, again, back to like assigning meaning. We assign meaning to everything. Somebody drives in front of us, oh, and you say something, he must be this or he must be that. You're assigning the meaning at every turn. That if you can recognize that all of the things that are occurring for you in your day are happening as a direct result of you, it changes everything. If you can take 100% responsibility for where you are, what you're feeling, what you're thinking, and what is happening around you, that's where the true subjective control comes into play. Because there is no all of the external impressions of the immediate present, like right now, right now, right here, right now, what meets your eye is not the truth. If you can live in the idea that the thoughts and feelings can be directed from within, it changes everything without. Everything you see can be changed in a moment just by changing where your attention and focus is. You can try these things for yourself as well, where you investigate for yourself how these things work. The next time you fly off the handle, the next time you feel super frustrated, try this process where you just sit down for 1 minute and you tell yourself, I'm done with this feeling now. And you implant a deliberate feeling on what you choose. How do you want to be feeling? What can I do to bring out these feelings of this? And just that switch of attention, that conscious, focused switch of attention, can change the energy in anything that you're doing. The control of the movement of your attention in the subjective world can alter your life as you please. You can have anything, be anything, and do anything that you choose. And you hear these concepts over and over and over again. But again, a lot of people just blow them off like, yeah, I've heard that. I've heard it. What we don't see and what we don't hear a lot is that if you practice these concepts every day, a little bit every day, the compound effect takes over and it changes everything for your future. one of the biggest secrets that were like hid from the ages and ages and ages and eons of time, the powers that be didn't want you to know that the control of your attention, this is a discovery, that the control of your attention, which is like the Christ within you, is your imagination. So your God consciousness, your higher self, your God energy, your connection to spirit, to creator, to source, is your imagination. That is why we as humans are different than all of the other beings that are out there. The plants, the animals, the trees, the birds. None of the other creatures in our earthly plane have the imagination that we do. And that is what makes us sentient beings. Although the plants, trees, and animals are also sentient beings. This concept, if practiced over a period of time for you, can literally bring you to a point where, and it's not all rainbows and butterflies, I'll be honest. There's been plenty of times where I was screaming, crying, laying on my living room floor, just begging God to give me the answer. Telling God that I knew all these things already, but it wasn't happening, it wasn't working, there was something that I was missing. And I recognized that is what I was missing. That by getting into your feelings, getting upset, getting angry, that is where your attention and focus is. So if you're placing it, even if you're begging God to tell you the answer, that's where your attention and focus is, that you don't have the answer. That what you're attracting from without, all of the things, all of the points, the sensories that are coming in at a rapid pace that make us feel, people are like, oh, sensory overload. All of these things can be deliberately chosen. And what is attracted to you from within is where that choice comes from. Not all of these pieces outwardly. So back to the deliberate choice is like all fulfillment, all progress of your desires depends on the control and concentration of your attention. It's an amazing concept. And the more that you listen to it, the more that you read it, I would suggest listening to it over and over and over again. Because it took me a year and a half to come to this point where I recognize that no matter what's happening out here that meets the eye is direct result of where my attention was. So you can pick any concept. Oh, I feel like these people don't love me, and I want them to love me. Where was your attention there? Your attention was, these people don't love me. I am not loved. And that is what's showing you those things around you. It works with anything. That what we see is a direct result of what we have created, what we have focused our attention on. All external impression of the immediate present, that's all it is. It's just quick input impressions. They always say don't judge a book by its cover, but it's the same thing as like if something happens and you automatically assign a meaning to it, oh, that was a bad thing. Right away, you're in a bad feeling because you chose it and you said it was a bad thing. So the energy around you, God hears you, the universe shudders a vibration and says, oh, okay, it must be bad. Here's some more. But if things occur for you and you feel it and you say, oh, well, okay, you accept it for what it is, you process, you accept, you acknowledge, and then you recognize that each of these pieces happen, everything is happening for you. Everything is happening for you to teach you the lessons you need to learn, to show you your blessings, to show you what you don't want versus what you do. Because how else are we going to have discernment in our choices and what we need, want, deserve, have, if we're not shown ulterior options? Just like relationships. If it wasn't like that, then you would find your one true love, your first relationship, and you would be with that person your whole life. But most people go through different relationships to see what they deserve, what they don't, what they will take, what they won't take, what their needs are. And it's the same with subjective control. Where your attention and focus goes is what will occur for you in your future movements. And all this stuff. And we are going to do a meditation on subjective control. And let me see. Give me 1 second. All right. So if you want to get into a comfortable position, we're going to start in 1 moment. I don't know if the Zoom friends can hear the music, but hopefully they can. I think that they can. So today's meditation is going to be on subjective control. All right, we got our music on. If you want to get into a comfortable position, I'm going to take a sip of my water and then we'll get started on the meditation. I'm going to burn a tiny bit more sage. We're going to get into a comfortable position. We're going to begin. Welcome to the sacred journey on exploring subjective control, the art of navigating your inner world with grace and intention. Find a comfortable position, allowing your body to relax and your mind to enter a state of deep peace and receptivity. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, release any tension or distractions, surrendering to the present moment. Imagine yourself standing on a mountaintop, gazing out of the vast landscape before you. The sky is painted in hues of pink and gold as the sun begins to set and a gentle breeze caresses your skin, carrying with it the whispers of the universe. As you ground yourself in this sacred space, become aware of the sound of your breath, a steady and rhythmic flow that connects you to the essence of life. With each breath, feel a soft, radiant light glowing within your heart, the sacred space of subjective control. This light represents your inner power, the ability to navigate your thoughts, emotions, and experiences with conscious intention. With each breath, let this light expand, filling your entire being with its empowering energy. As you bask in the glow of subjective control, let go of any external influences. Embrace your inner world with awareness and discernment. You have the power to choose your thoughts, emotions, reactions, and you are the creator of your own reality. Bring your attention to your thoughts, the seeds of creation within your mind. With each breath, observe your thoughts like clouds passing through the vast sky of your awareness. Let go of any negative or limiting thoughts, allowing them to dissipate like wisps of smoke. As you embrace your thoughts with conscious control, feel the space within your mind expanding, creating room for clarity and positive intentions. Affirm your thoughts that serve your highest good. Align yourself with the vision of the reality you wish to create. Turn your attention to your emotions, the ever-changing tides of your inner ocean. With each breath, become aware of the ebb and flow of your emotions, observing them without judgment. Let go of any attachment to fleeting emotions, knowing that they are not your true essence. Embrace your emotions with conscious control. Feel the waves within you becoming calmer and more serene. Allow yourself to experience the full spectrum of emotions without resistance, knowing that they are an essential part of your human experience. Now bring your awareness to your experiences, the canvas upon which you paint your tapestry of life. With each breath, embrace your experiences with conscious acceptance. Let go of any need to control or change them, and surrender to the lessons they offer. As you embrace your experiences with subjective control, feel a sense of empowerment and liberation. You are not defined by your experiences. You are the observer and creator of your reality. Trust that every experience serves your growth and expansion. With each breath, affirm your subjective control with gratitude and reverence. Repeat silently or aloud after me. I am one with the power of subjective control. I consciously navigate my thoughts, emotions, and experiences. I am the creator of my reality, empowered to shape my inner world. Allow these words to resonate within you. As you continue to stand on the mountaintop of subjective control, feel the strength and empowerment welling up within you, ready to guide you on your journey of conscious creation. Take a moment to express gratitude for the experience of subjective control. Offer thanks to the universe, to your higher self, and to the divine for guiding you on this path of empowerment and awareness. As we come back, bring your awareness back to the present moment. Wiggle your fingers and toes, feeling the energy returning to your physical body. Carry this essence of subjective control within you as you move forward, knowing that you are fully supported and guided by the loving embrace of the universe. Open your eyes, taking in the beauty of the world around you. Carry a radiant light of subjective control in your heart, embracing the journey of conscious creation, deliberately trusting the power of your choice as a guiding force to navigate your path, knowing that you are the conscious architect of your life. Namaste. And I thank you all for meditating with me today. And we are going to end with a prayer today. We're going to do one of my favorite prayers. You want to rub your hands together. This activates your hand chakras. Place them on heart center. Spirit keeper of the East, Brother Eagle, be with me. Fly high as you carry my prayers to the Creator. May I have eyes as sharp as yours, so I am able to see truth and hope on the path I have chosen. Guide my step and give me courage to walk the circle of my life with honesty and dignity. Spirit keeper of the South, Wolf, be with me. Help me to remember to love and to feel compassion for all mankind. Help me to walk my path with joy and love for myself and for others. The four-leggeds, the winged ones, plants, and all of creation upon Mother Earth. Show me it is right for me to make decisions with my heart, even if at times my heart is hurt. Help me to grow and nurture my self-worth in all ways. Spirit keeper of the West, Brown Bear, bring healing to those I love and to myself. Bring into balance the physical, mental, and spiritual, so I am able to know my place on this earth. Heal my body, heal my mind, and bring light and joy and awareness to my spirit. Spirit keeper of the North, White Buffalo, be with me. As each day passes, help me to surrender with grace the things of my youth. Help me to listen to the quiet and find serenity and comfort in the silence. Give me wisdom so I am able to make wise choices on all things which are put in front of me. And when my time for my change of worlds comes, let me go without regrets for the things I neglected to do as I walk my path. Mother Earth, thank you for your beauty and for all you have given me. Remind me to never take more than I need, and remind me to always give back more than I take. Creator, it is I. Thank you for today's sunrise and for the breath of life within me, and for all of your creations. Creator, hear my prayer, honor my prayer, and so it is, and so it shall be. I appreciate you all so much, and I wish you just a fantastic, amazing, wonderful rest of your night. And remember, Warrior Spirit loves you.